Welcome to the garden. Last week on the vlog, I had a very special guest in YouTube sensation and mega influencer Robbie Knox. We shared a slightly awkward pint together.
Don't touch your age so much.
Sorry. Since then though, I've been sort of evaluating my own channel. Robbie has got around 80,000 subscribers compared to my relatively paltry 940. I don't mind that, that's fine, that's just people's taste. But I would really like to push my way over 1,000. So this week I've been pouring through his videos to see what tips I could do, what's he doing that I'm not, that might be able to give me that push and get me those extra subscribers to get over that 1,000 number. And I think what it mainly seems to be is gardening. So today I thought I would show you round my garden, and perhaps that would get me a few thousand extra subscribers. Let's start here with our window box. These are pansies. They're a kind of flower, and we've really been enjoying them this year because they've just been blooming and then re-blooming and then re-blooming. I had no idea that pansies lasted so long. A very durable flower. But that's not the real reason I'm showing you these pansies. The real reason is something really interesting that you can find just under here. That's right, snails. But these are no ordinary snails. You might have seen a bit of a marking on one of them. Leo, do you just want to get that one out?
Yeah, I will. Oh,
careful.
They're mating.
Yeah, I think they're mating.
There are two of them. Okay, so...
Show that one to the camera.
This guy is slow.
So tell us, how come there's a snail there with slow written on the shell? What's that all about?
Well, I had him as a pet and his name was
Hang on,
Slow.
you had a pet snail?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And along with that, I had 3 baby snails. Spark, Sparkle and Cheese Bread. After 2 days we had to let him go, but Mummy secretly put him right there so that we still had him.
Any other pets other than snails you'd like in the future, Leo?
Well, I would like some rabbits, a goldfish,
Yep.
a snake.
A snake. Yep, that's not happening. This behind me here is our apple tree, which is really the pride and joy of our garden. I've had a strange relationship with the apple tree. When we first moved in, it produced enormous great apples regularly every year. Very big, so big we thought that they were cooking apples. So I'd made the odd apple crumble and stuff, but most of the time, I'll be honest, we sort of let the apples fall to the ground and eventually either turn into mulch or we put them in the compost bin. It was only a few years later where we finally started to realise that actually they were all eating apples, and actually there's different kinds. There's 2 different kinds on this tree. The back side of the tree over there produces, I think they're Granny Smiths, and this branch here has been grafted on, and that produces Brayburns. I think they're Brayburns, something like that. Now things went pretty well with the tree once we realised that. I remember one summer I took a fresh apple that I picked off the tree every day to work for about a month. It was incredible, and they're so tasty, really, really nice. But we had a problem. Our cat, Gracie, the most annoying cat in the world, I say that because she meows extremely loudly, a lot, through most of the night. She decided that the place to scratch her claws to kind of keep them in shape was the trunk of this tree. And she did it so much that she started to kill the tree. She started to murder the tree by scratching it up and down as if it's a scratching post. So in the end, what we did was to get some of these green plastic spike things which you can use to put on gates or on the floor to kind of discourage cats or squirrels. It doesn't hurt them, just sort of discourages them. And we tied them around the trunk of the tree, and that works. That stopped Gracie from scratching it, and she moved on and started destroying the gate instead. But then this year something quite bad happened, and it only managed to produce this, a single apple. And we realised that the tree was quite sick. If you have a look, especially on the Brayburn branch, a lot of the leaves are quite brown. But when my wife took off the green spikes, what was underneath was quite ugly. What we found was a trunk that was quite damp. It had holes in it, lots of bugs were living inside, and I think slowly the tree was being killed. And we're hoping that over the next year or so it will heal itself, and next year will give us more bountiful fruit than that single apple. Right, so let's talk about one of the crops that we're growing in our garden. Leo, what have we got here up against the wall?
Yeah, right here are some green beans.
Very nice. And are you a fan of green beans?
Yeah, they're my second favourite vegetable.
Second favourite vegetable. How do you like those cooked?
Let's ask this guy here.
Oh, and I like to fry them up with a little bit of butter for Leo. That's what he really likes.
Yeah, I like that. I love it.
A bit of garlic, but don't get it.
A bit of garlic?
And
I
right.
really heard you there.
Okay, and Leo is going to show us now how to harvest a green bean. You've grown these from
right
seeds,
here.
haven't you?
Yeah, the ones right here. All you have to do is just this. First green bean, done.
Now, over in the corner of the garden here, we've got a bit of a herb garden. Up there, we've got some very healthy looking mint. I like to put that in a drink, you know, sparkling water with some ice and a bit of lemon. Perfect on a day like today, which is molten hot. Down there, we've got some green leaves. I think you can just have those in salad, some sort of leaf. And there's some coriander here. And all of these, and the cucumbers as well, are all housed in self-watering plant pots, which are fantastic. We've had incredible results with them. I've done you a bit of a diagram to show you how those work. So here's your bog standard plant pot, but the self-watering plant pot has two cones and a sort of barrier at the bottom, as you can see there. So you fill it up with your soil and put your seeds in, then start watering, and that water will percolate through the soil and collect at the bottom, so the seeds can just get at it whenever they want, and pretty soon you have beautiful green plants. There you go.
That's right, guys, we're back and we're gonna pick some cucumbers, my ultimate favourite vegetable. Technically, it's a fruit.
That's correct. The cucumber plant, Leo, just stand over here so everyone can see the cucumber plant, is probably, it's the big success story of our garden, actually. Yeah, you can see it's massive here. We've got several...
Don't touch the leaves, you'll harm it.
Sorry. It's got several enormous cucumbers in there.
5.
And not only has it been a great cucumber plant, it's also saved us a lot of money. These plants cost £3. Cucumbers generally cost about £1 if you're buying a nice organic one. And we've had grown about half a dozen. So we've made a massive saving of £3 if you discount the cost of the self-watering pot. Anyway, Leo, you are going to now pick or harvest a cucumber. Oh, look at that! That looks amazing. You can have a bite.
Sure.
So, that's the garden. Hopefully, over the course of the next week, I'll see my subscriptions zoom over that 1,000 mark, and perhaps a long way beyond. If Robbie's anything to go by, then gardening is the way forward for YouTubers everywhere. I mean, if this doesn't work, I don't really know where I go from here. Maybe video about bins. I mean, that's what his fans seem to like. I mean, I can do that. I mean, I'll literally do anything to get over 1,000 subs now. I really will. You know, I'll go topless if you want. If that's what you want, I will go topless.
There was a bee. There's a bee right nearby my ear. Oh my god.